What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike. Welcome back to another Fear the Walking Dead video. Now, this is going to be the review for Fear the Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 13, titled The Raft. If you're a fan of Fear the Walking Dead, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on Fear the Walking Dead, you get them. Now, this episode was really good, man. In my opinion, it was probably the best one of part 2 of season 7 so far. I enjoyed it because we've seen a lot of characters together in this episode. Some of my favorites, Morgan, Alicia, Dwight, and Sherry. It was pretty much just about, Dwight and Sherry mostly, but Morgan was a big part of this episode too. They showed Alicia quite a bit. It was a really good episode. I enjoyed it. I wasn't bored at all. It was clear why the episode was titled The Raft right away because, Sherry was getting some raft ready at the beginning of the episode. And also at the end of the episode, Morgan leaves on that same raft. He radioed Sherry though, and Sherry told Dwight that she was out on a supply run. Well, really, she was setting up this raft, in case she needed it or whatever. And Dwight tells her that he received this SOS from this woman named Maya. Maya needs help. And Dwight and Sherry find her, but they end up sending her to the tower with Strand. Dwight feels like that's the best option for her because they feel like they can't help her. Touch with Dwight and Sherry, and he needs their help, rerouting all these walkers. There's like thousands of walkers that came from the tower with Victor. And this was Victor's way of keeping people out and stuff, but now he doesn't have these walkers, so best believe he's going to be trying to get them back. But Morgan is trying to lead them away as far as he can so they can get into the tower and take it over. Talks to Luciana on the radio, and he's asking where the crater is that Arnold and them found. And that definitely is the best option. So, Dwight, Sherry, and Morgan, they're going to try to lead all these walkers to this crater. It's a big ass crater, and remember, we've seen all these walkers in there before. But once they finally get to it, there's no walkers in there at all. None at all. Somebody let them out. So they have to try to figure something out quick. And Sherry tells Dwight in this episode that she wants to try for a family if they can take the tower. She actually thinks she's pregnant, and she took a pregnancy test a while back, but she never told Dwight. She finally tells him, and of course he's happy. She said she didn't want to tell him because, she doesn't want him to go back to the person he used to be, like when he was with Negan and stuff. She said she wants him to be nothing but good, for their child if they end up having one. Now, Wes is coming after them for Victor. Wes really went to Victor's side. I can't believe it. But he said he's just trying to survive. They're all on horses, and they end up shooting. And the horse gets scared and walks away. So Wes is left there, and they end up leaving. But Wes ends up finding them later with the baby. Morgan gave them the baby to take care of. Morgan wanted them to get the baby back to the sub and lock it down, but that's not the best place for the baby. Morgan was trying to lead these walkers to the crater, but like I said, there was no walkers in the crater. Dwight says that he's going to surrender. He starts walking up to Wes. He tells Sherry to get the baby, and he tricks Wes. Sherry ends up getting away, and then we see that Dwight finds Sherry later on. Alicia ends up finding Morgan, and Morgan wants to attack the tower now once he gets rid of the walkers. Alicia doesn't think they're ready or have enough people, but it's coming eventually, best believe. I keep on waiting for Madison to pop up at any moment, but it didn't happen in this episode. And the reason why they couldn't go to the sub, with the baby is because the sub was leaking radiation, so it definitely was not safe. They all had to evacuate. As Alicia and Morgan are leading the horde to the crater, they can't do that, so they end up deciding to lead this horde into the bunker that Alicia was in because of Teddy. And that's where Dwight and Sherry had to go with the baby. So Morgan isn't sure about it, but Alicia says, look, trust me, because there's another way out. So Dwight and Sherry, they're down there, but they can get out through the tunnel. And Wes and the Rangers go in after them. Now, as Dwight and Sherry are in the tunnel, they're trying to make their way through with the baby, and they can feel the walkers above, walking and stuff. And it causes a whole bunch of rocks to collapse down in the tunnel. So they're stuck there for a minute. We see Wes and his Rangers trying to get through, and all the Rangers get bit and ate and stuff. Wes is still alive, I'm pretty sure. Dwight and Sherry are just down there having a moment. They think it's the end. Sherry ends up looking at the pregnancy test, and she is pregnant. So, of course, they're happy about it. They don't want this to be the end. Sherry says this is not going to end like this. So she takes Alicia's weapon, that Alicia had before. So she takes it and she starts hitting the rocks. It didn't show them actually do it, but we know that they got out because we see on the other side, Morgan and Alicia are waiting for them, and they end up coming out with the baby. Everything's all good for now. The walkers are in the bunker and stuff, but Morgan decides that he wants to leave because Grace left him a message that says, look, you might have to just leave without me to protect the baby. So that's exactly what Morgan is going to do. I'm sure Morgan's not leaving the show or nothing. He'll be in some more episodes, but he's leaving for now on the raft. Sherry guided him in the direction to the raft, and Morgan said his goodbyes and stuff, and that was that. He ended up dipping out. He's just trying to keep the baby safe, but I guarantee he'll be back. And then we see Alicia leading her people out to fight Strand. And that's pretty much everything that happened. I really, really enjoyed this episode. Like I said, it was one of my favorite ones so far, probably my favorite. Let me know what you guys think about it, because I know a lot of people aren't happy with, season 7 part 2 so far. A lot of people are saying that it could be better, and I agree. But this episode was pretty good, and I can't wait for the next one. I keep waiting for Madison to appear. I really thought that she might in this episode, but I know for sure she's probably going to appear in episode 14, at least at the end of it. And then we'll probably have Madison in episode 15, telling where she's been and stuff. And then in episode 16 for the finale, she'll kind of just be there. But I can't wait for her appearance. I mean, it's been a long time coming. I cannot wait to see her and Alicia reunite. I've been talking about this in every video. I just cannot wait. But let me know your thoughts. What are your theories, thoughts, predictions, and everything else for the rest of the season? Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all Fear the Walking Dead content in the future. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you guys want to donate to the channel, I got links below to the PayPal and Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy FuturisticMike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.